Thanks for tuning in to day 7 of our anniversary celebration. Tomorrow, Monday, June 10th, will be the grand finale for Anniversary Week as we host an online launch party to unveil a brand new whiskey that is utterly incredible. This new bottle is the next release in the Dekanta Key series, which we unveiled last year with the introduction of the Kiku. This new bottle builds upon this success by offering fans the opportunity to experience the unique combination of a Japanese whiskey that's been aged in a Scottish cask, then finished in a Mizunara cask. A really unique combination that is sure to make some waves over the next few weeks. To be one of the first people to see this amazing bottle, be sure to save your spot for the online launch party by clicking the link below. Today, as part of our 4th anniversary week, we're celebrating Dekanta Day. For the first part of the week, we recognize the many great Japanese craftsmen who have been instrumental in turning the industry into the recognized leader it has become. But today, we want to turn attention back to the other people that have been important to our success. Each of you, our valued customers and friends. The fact that we can celebrate our 4th anniversary is because of you, and we truly appreciate it. Over the years, it has been our pleasure to play a small part in introducing the world to the finest Japanese whiskey. We love hearing the stories and seeing the photos of bottles being used to celebrate milestones and important occasions and even just get-togethers with friends. It's why we've always been driven by more than just Japanese and Oriental spirits. We're about delivering the experience they provide. So once again, thank you to each of you, our valued subscribers, customers, friends, and family. In order to top off Dekanta Day, we thought we'd showcase 10 of our favorite expressions. At number 1 is the Kiku. We might be a bit partial as this was our first exclusive bottling, but we think this is one of the most spectacular expressions ever released. The Kiku combines the remarkable liquid from Igashima with maturation in a Port Ellen cask. This is a truly historic marriage combining the future of Japanese whiskey with an iconic Scottish distillery of the past. The historic nature of this whiskey deserved an equally impressive presentation. This is a remarkable bottle that has been designed to exude luxury from every angle, even including a handcrafted wooden stand. This is a showcase piece that is truly beautiful inside and out. And remember, the next bottle in the Key series will be unveiled tomorrow. I've been saying this all week, but time is almost out. If you haven't signed up for the online launch party, do it now. At number 2 is Kavalan 2 Peaty Cask. This remarkable release was bottled from a single cask that was previously used to mature peated Scotch whiskey. The combination of a peated cask with Kavalan's outstanding liquid yield an expression that is packed full of unique flavors that make this a whiskey unlike any other. Peaty cask bottlings from the Soloist line have not been widely distributed, making this one of the most rare releases to come from Kavalan. This particular cask was a Dekanta exclusive, so if you haven't already purchased a bottle, make sure you do it now before it sells out. And at number 3, Yamazaki 18, the winner of our 2018 Customer Choice Awards for the Best Japanese Single Malt and Best Overall Japanese Whiskey. This one sits in the middle of the Yamazaki range of age statement releases between the 12 and 25-year-old expressions. Fetching a slightly higher price than the 12-year-old, this whiskey brings hints of Japanese Mizunara oak to the table along with a longer and spicier finish than its younger sibling. It has become a staple among the whiskey elite, and according to 2018 sales data, everyone else is in love with it too. And no wonder, it's a showstopper. At number 4 is Hibiki 21, the winner of our 2018 Customer Choice Awards for Best Blended Whiskey. The Hibiki 21-year-old has frequently been selected as one of the world's best blended whiskeys across major international competitions. In fact, there is rarely a competition where Hibiki 21 is not receiving some form of award or recognition. This comes as no surprise to anyone who has experienced this remarkable whiskey. It is a work of pure genius. The whiskey is elegant, sweet, and complex, with an array of smooth notes from start to finish. At number 5 is the essence of Suntory. When the Yamazaki limited edition series was discontinued from the Suntory lineup, we were quite disappointed. But this amazing new series has more than filled the gap. It includes bottles from each of Suntory's distilleries, with 4 releases thus far being from Yamazaki, 1 from Chita, and 1 from Hakushu. While these bottles don't carry an age statement, Suntory has made up for this by giving fans the opportunity to experience top quality liquid aged in unique cask types. The exceptional liquid is complemented by beautiful bottles featuring Japanese art in a modern style. These are bottles that will stand out among any collection. At number 6 is Teketsu 17-year-old. It's a pretty good indication that a company is certain about the quality of a product when it names it after the company's founder. And Nika has every reason to be certain about the Teketsu 17-year-old, as it has won the World Whiskey Awards for Best Blended Malt Whiskey more often than any other whiskey on earth. It starts with a nose of tropical fruit, which moves on to a palate accompanied by vanilla, cocoa, and rich oak. If you want to try one of the best blended whiskeys there is, then Teketsu 17 is your bottle. At number 7 is Chichibu Matsuri 2017. This Chichibu whiskey was made for the 2017 Chichibu Festival that is held annually in Japan. The festival has become one of the industry's most iconic events, featuring Ichiro Okudo himself, along with a multitude of other whiskey nobility. The event is capped off with a lottery for bottles of a special festival-only release. This particular expression was extraordinary and received a nod by critics the world over, resulting in the bottle being crowned the world's best single cask single malt at the 2017 World Whiskey Awards. It's a 6-year-old single cask single malt that was matured in a Fino sherry hogshead cask. Intense, deep, and voted one of the best single malts in the world, this is a whiskey to put on your bucket list. And at number 8, Hibiki Blender's Choice. Stepping up to fill the gap left by Hibiki 17's absence is the newly unveiled Hibiki Blender's Choice release. This release is a non-age statement whiskey that includes carefully selected vintages married together by Suntory's team of expert blenders. The addition of a few wine cask-aged whiskeys in the blend delivers a rounded, well-balanced profile and immense depth. Just released in 2018, this bottle is already a top choice among Hibiki fans. At number 9 is Nika G&G Whiskey Military Commander. We've always loved this Nika release. The Military Commander bottle brings a unique sense of Japanese style that truly belongs among every Japanese whiskey collection. The blended whiskey, accompanied by a helmet and armor, will stand apart from any other bottle on the shelf. Made from a blend of quality Yochi pot still and Miyagikyo coffee still whiskey, it's smooth and fruity with a relatively light character. Little black pepper and spices can be detected towards the finish, and they marry well with the sweeter notes, but in general, it's all about the citrus fruits, melon, and poached pears. And at number 10, rounding up our lineup, is the Mars Kamagatake Single Cask 10th Anniversary 29-year-old Limited Edition. This is a whiskey you can't even find in Japan, as it sold out approximately 60 seconds after release. The product page went live on the website of a Japan liquor store chain, Shinanoya, and was gone in an instant. The popularity of this bottling was expected, as it's a true piece of Japanese whiskey history. This single cask that Shinanoya managed to acquire due to their long, prosperous relationship with the distillery was distilled all the way back in 1988 when the distillery was still young. Such releases are very rare, as the distillery blends much of their older casks with young stock to create balanced blended expressions. Featuring the famous dragon from Shinshu's museum on the label, this is one of the rarest whiskeys in the world. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks once again for all your support over the last 4 years. Tomorrow will be the last episode for Anniversary Week, as we host an online launch party to unveil an amazing new whiskey that you don't want to miss. If you haven't saved your spot for the event, Be sure to sign up now using the link below before registration closes.